Alright everybody, this is how you change the oil on a 2016 YFZ 450. Basically, you can use these steps on any bike. Remove the skid plate, 5mm Allen wrench. There's 4 bolts under there. Now there's 2 oil plugs on a YFZ 450 at the front and at the back. Some bikes have all reserve at the front, but we're gonna remove these. You remove them all plugs with a 12mm socket with a ratchet. Take the front one out, the back one, let it drain, let it sit, let all the oil get out of it because it's very important to get it all out. I change my oil like every 10 hours. They really say after every ride, but after every 10 hours, the oil still be clean, so that's a good job doing that. Now we're going to replace those all plugs. Make sure you put them in by hand because you don't want to strip them out. And then once you get them in by hand, you tighten them up with your 12mm socket. And you don't have to get on them too much, just snug them up, nothing too serious. Now removing that oil filter, you want to be careful. They have rings inside that oil filter, and you don't want to lose those. The last time I changed my oil, I forgot to put one back in. But you're going to need a 5mm Allen wrench, the same one to take the skid plate off. You take those bolts out. You clean out the inside. Yeah, you don't want no dirt inside that oil filter area. Clean that out good. You replace that oil filter back out and you take it out. I use K&N filter, K&N 140. You get that from O'Reilly or AutoZone for like $7. The dealership 113. So plus I go with the Mobile One all synthetic. That's the racing all. Make sure it say wet clutch. You'll see that later on in the video. Up now we got the housing off. We're gonna clean around it with a rag. We're gonna also clean the inside of that off filter housing. Make sure it's all clean. And when you put that off filter, see there's a little piece that's poking out. That go in the inside of that hole of the off filter when you replace it. Alright, once you got all that back on, you can start putting your skid plate back on and get your Mobile One all or whatever all you're gonna use. If you use a racing bike, please use synthetic. It's pretty good. It worked good. So make sure that all have wet clutch on it. This bike used almost a quart and a half. Shake it well before you put it in, and make sure it say wet clutch. It have to say wet clutch on the bottom of the quart. Now there's another important step right here. When you want to check the oil level after you're done, make sure you run it for 3 minutes, let it sit for 3 minutes, or just hurry up and put it on, hit the gas a couple of times, turn it back off, and check it. Because if you let the oil get too hot, it's gonna read like it's too much oil in it, but it's not. You only need a quart and a half. As long as you got oil on the stick, is enough. It can even say low. As long as it's on the stick, is enough. That's what Yamaha recommend.